Students at a school that was once labelled the worst in New South Wales are finishing the year on a positive note.
The school in the remote town of Walgett has had a dramatic transformation with brand new facilities and a series of programs to combat its history of violence and disadvantage.
I got this feeling inside my bones.
It's a cause for celebration at Walgett Community College High School, the official opening of its new and improved campus. The $9.2 million project was completed in October. Old classrooms that students described as dull and falling apart are completely refurbished and updated.
It's good, better than last year, better learning place, better furniture.
We actually call this a school now. Before it was nothing.
It was in a terrible condition. It's probably the worst school I've seen across New South Wales. It had holes in the ceiling with exposed wire, it had graffiti, there were drainage grates missing, there were OH&S issues.
I reckon it looks more welcoming than it did before.
When you come into class, you feel like you want to learn because you have something going, like something to come to school to look forward to because it's refreshing.
But until now, it wasn't just the classrooms affecting student morale. In 2015, a video of teenage girls fighting thrust Walgett onto the national stage. By that time, violent attacks were all too common, even prompting police to be stationed inside. Student attendance was low and staff departures high.
It was shameful.
Like, we went on this school camp last year and when they said Walgett, everyone just gasped.
The New South Wales Education Minister has described Walgett as a challenging community. In recent years, he says funding has been allocated to help families facing issues like domestic violence, alcohol and drug abuse.
We can always improve the way they're delivered. There are psychology services for students, but we're trying to reach into those families, assist them with some of the intergenerational trauma that there is in those communities so that they can best support their children when they come to school.
Local Aboriginal groups say other issues were raised during a massive consultation process on the school's future.
The community's been in drought, there's not much seasonal work around, so times are really hard, and then the cuts in funding to support various programs, so it's about how we work together towards a better future for our kids.
In October last year, Karen McKinnon was appointed principal. She'd worked in similar schools in Queensland and the Northern Territory, and has a theory.
Things happen in schools. All schools have expectations around behaviours that are appropriate and inappropriate. Once you set those high expectations and you set the bar high enough, students always come to meet that.
Along with tougher rules on student behaviour, the school has introduced programs to keep kids focused and active. Walgett's Police and Community Youth Club is now a permanent fixture at the campus, organising sport activities and a breakfast club before class.
There was like a lot of fights. Like after it got, like it was on the media and stuff, it stopped. Like everyone just settled down and it's like everyone just woke up to themselves.
More kids are engaging and like coming to school.
The town will improve now because the school's improved.
While the physical improvements here have been drastic, it's still too early to tell what sort of impact they'll have on the school's overall performance. So far though, Principal McKinnon says that both attendance and morale are up, trends that she's determined to continue.
So my goal here is to make sure that every student that comes through this school ends up at Year 12 and a pathway into whatever career or whatever study they need to go to.
Around 100 students were enrolled at the school this year, and the upgrade means it's ready and very willing to take in many more. Manny Tsigas, SBS World News.